The next thing to notice here is where it says Jesus also overcame. So how did Jesus overcome if he's God? Shouldn't God already have overcame? No, because Jesus came here, he suffered the things that humans suffer, and he was killed on the cross, which endured a lot of suffering, which caused him a lot of suffering. That's why he shed his blood for us, to show us that he endured pain, that he knows what pain feels like. That's why he went through that. That's why that's a major thing, and a major reason why you should believe in him is because he shed his blood. He went through that pain, so he overcame. And also remember that Jesus was tempted by Satan, and he overcame that because he rejected Satan. And there were many tests that God the Father put Jesus into, and Jesus overcame them. One of them was the test with Satan. And we see that Jesus lived a perfect life. He didn't sin, and we know that he didn't sin. So I'm sure he was tempted to sin, but he didn't. Therefore, he overcame. That was one of the ways that he overcame. But for us, it's much easier for us to overcome. All we have to do is believe in Jesus, have faith in him, study the Bible, follow his rules. We don't have to live a sinless life. Of course, we want to, but of course we're going to sin every now and then. So in my opinion, it's much easier for us to overcome than did Jesus overcome, because he lived a sinless life. He lived a perfect life, and he had to endure the torture on the cross to show us his faithfulness to God his Father.